Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I am Gypsy Girl, here to bring you another reading for Aquarius. I thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping the collective safe, for protecting me and keeping me safe. Aquarius, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Most of all, for showing up. Aquarius, facing up to the truth, facing up to your own actions, facing up to your own sensitivity and your own stubbornness, facing up to consequences of your actions. It's not like pointing the finger, it's more of just reflecting off of what has come between you and another person. And you're reflecting on how to fix it. And you're wondering if you should even bother, if it's worth your time, your energy, your efforts. Aquarius, you're thinking about how to get past a certain sentiment with a particular person. That's what this reading is all about. Seeing your way to taking control or taking back the control. If it is that you're feeling like you're on the defense with another person, or that you may have to defend yourself because of what took place between you. Either way, it's a lot of mind, a lot of thinking, wanting to speak and clear the air, wanting to be creative with the next person, wanting to build a bonding with that next person. It's almost like I want to apologize for my portion, but I want us to stay in communication, regardless of if it is a platonic or an emotional commitment. You want to keep connection with a particular person. Thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping the collective safe, for protecting me and keeping me safe. Feeling like I have to repeat. Aquarius, I thank you for subscribing and liking and sharing, most of all for showing up. Feeling that change in the energy. But it's on a mental level, right? It's like a lot of thinking, a lot of overthinking. Feeling that you need to reflect on how you behaved with a particular person before you can even begin to approach, because you're not too sure how they will take you. This kind of energy that I'm feeling here. I've changed the spread. I'm still using the Druid craft deck, and still 6 cards, but the spread in itself reflects the masculine and the feminine energy and how you reflect off of the next person, whether you're in contact or not in contact. Of course, it is really determined by you if you are in the feminine or the masculine energy. And again, we're looking at our destiny. We're looking at how things have played out. We're looking at what we want, the obsession that we have, and the obsession of being fixated on a particular person. We're thinking about why is it that we want to be around this person, and why we can't let go of this person. A lot of questions are being asked here, and you're thinking, is this my destiny? Why is this that I can't let go? What is this that's making me keep coming around to this particular person? Why do I miss them so? What is it that I want? Why is it that I am so committed? I want to be in a commitment. For some of us, it is either they're wanting to be in a commitment with you and you're thinking that they are missing you, or you are missing them so badly that now you can't get past the obsession, and you want to be committed and you want to have a family, and you're seeing your happiness with them, and you want to open up and tell them so, and you're going to do it at any cost because you want that higher level of commitment. You want to celebrate with them. You want to celebrate the commitment that you just can't seem to let go of. Aquarius, you are determined. Again, the fixation and that stubbornness and knowing what you want, going for it, feeling that you have to, feeling like Spirit is pushing you to do this. You are convinced that you have to communicate with a particular person. And you're trying to figure out how to do it. Okay. I guess that was the reading, and I thank you. No. So much information that just came there about wanting to be in a relationship. It's so strong. All right, and let's see how we fare with the first three cards on the masculine energy, being that this is the conscious state of things where it is on the surface, is what you know about and what they know about. Whether you're in contact or not, the energy between you is still fluctuating you. Second card is the friction between you. What caused you to have I keep saying that, but it's not really the cause. It's more of the tension that brings about the either non-contact, or if you're fighting, or, you know what I mean. It's either you're in communication or you're not in communication. And here is the deep-rooted sense of why. Here we have, this would be the masculine energy, these three cards, and this would be the beginning of the feminine energy and the unconscious level of what is going on between you. It is hidden. It's not been addressed, and if it has, it's only just begun to be addressed, or now feeling the notions of it coming into being addressed. And here's the fifth card, what would be the pivot of change that now would take you in a different direction from where things were going before. And then the sixth card is pretty much the outcome of what has transpired between you, or what has been put in stasis, or where, if you are you're wondering where we're going from here. So at the bottom of the deck, again, fighting that last stand, that passion, that burning sensation of I want to be with this person. I want to at least come back and talk to them. I want to have some communication with this person. And you're feeling like you have to defend and step into that we need to talk, we need to communicate feeling. You want to heal what has happened. You're aware of it. Again, it is in the same light as the Taurus read that I just, same kind of energy, but then the fixation is in that, where the moon being in Leo, we're looking at how our reputation is triggered. We're looking at how we feel about being criticized for what we've done, or being able to respond to the feedback coming from the next person. Some of us are on the defense. Some of us don't trust. We don't trust what we feel is going to come about. We're thinking it's what I want, but it's not what I'm going to get. Or the next person is not trusting your approach that you want to take, that you're thinking of taking, where you're feeling that you want to be committed, or you want to make that commitment, or you want to express that you are committed in spite of what took place between you. That's where it's kind of iffy. You're not too sure how they're going to take it. So you're feeling like you're defensive, and then they are being defensive because of the situation in itself. It could be vice versa. You take it as it resonates. But it's all about the truth and wanting to speak it. That communication, that victory, wanting to step up to have a last stand and be victorious and overcome that confusion, or at least talk about it. Make it clear what you're feeling and how you're feeling, and and that you want to be with them because you've chosen them and you want to continue with them, and it is your long-term plan, or it is their long-term plan, depending on where you fit in this scenario. Here we have that reconciliation, or wanting to communicate, wanting to go out. It's been a plan that you want to meet up. You want to make it clear that how you feel. You want to make it understood that you are available and that you want to be with them, that you want to heal what has taken place between you. Again, taking that step into oblivion, taking that step forward with a reconciliation, wanting to move into that mode of a long-term relationship. And clear away that confusion and heal the relationship that you're feeling that you're missing, that you're wanting, that you're feeling that you belong together. You may be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. Or you have that fire in you where you are determined because you're feeling that they are your destiny. Here we have the Synonus here. Synonus. It's where you've opened up to the reality of obsession, the reality of being blocked, the reality of here is where I am, and here is where I am not able to move. I'm not able to take the next step unless the truth comes forward. Being blocked or blocking the truth, or being that it is recognized, the obsessions, the taboos, the fact that we can be honest and talk about them is where either you or the next person is reflecting. Now, you could be dealing with an air sign who is extremely intelligent and extremely focused on protecting their future, their destiny, their reputation. They are focused more than ever, and wanting, either you or they are wanting to reach out and have that conversation about the love that they feel for you or that you feel for them. Either way, there is an obsession with the truth and wanting to speak it. There is an obsession with looking into what the future has to hold for you both, and you want to you are determined, not that you want, but there is a determination here. There's a sense of building on and starting off something new, the determination to move forward, that sense of, I would say it's more of blazing a trail. See that feeling like a maverick here, where you can't overcome them. You don't want to. You're feeling so caught up with them, or they are with you, depending on where you fit. But the obsession in dealing with the truth here, being able to choose and knowing what you want and being protected, according to this deck. There is a protection that comes with the Devil card, and what has to happen in its own time will take place. Here we have a slow process to figuring out what is it that you really want, making that choice and being honest enough to speak it and heal, because it all begins and ends with healing a particular relationship, being honest and staying focused on a new avenue of existence with the person, whether it is you want to change the relationship or you want to build a new relationship with someone brand new, or you want to build a new relationship with the person that you feel that you need to go back to, that you're being blocked from or being held back from, whether it is by your own determination or by a third party, someone's energy, someone else's energy here, because we have two queens with the devil and the star card. So the focus here could be on a third party. The focus could be on the determination to break free, to be honest, to speak, to be open and be able to speak about what it is that you want to build on, having that plan of a long-term relationship and being determined to follow through, having that obsession with your particular queen and being open to talking about that because you miss their love, their affection, because you feel like home with them and that you want to have that commitment because you remember how it was and you want to be together for love. You are committed. Now you can take it as it resonates. If it's not you feeling all of this, then this is them feeling and thinking all this about you. But the honesty and the clarity is there, and you are making sure to step up and take those steps, taking action, wanting to move forward on all of what you feel, because at the end of the day you want to heal what it is that you have between you and the next person. Aquarius, your mind is moving at light speed because you're seeing everything playing itself out in the way that you want it, because you are manifesting this. It's quite a bit there. Let's see the masculine energy on this. Wanting that satisfaction. Again, it is relating to the magician, knowing what you want and finding that strength to step up and speak it. It's a question of communication, and I think all signs are going through this with the month of July because of the placement of the planets and the way that the energy is shifting, where things that are not being said or have been held back from being spoken are coming up now, and the courage is there with the Leo moon that we're in as I do this on the 8th of July. It's a building up because the full moon is coming, and we have that Capricorn moon coming around. It's a blue moon where it's a rare occasion, and here's where you're feeling that you have a second chance to speak, and what you will say will bring satisfaction to you. If it is that you are embodying the masculine energy, and if you are embodying the feminine energy, then your masculine energy is coming your way, building up that courage to face and speak with you, because they want you. There it is. They want to have their long-term relationship. They see you as satisfaction. They see a long-term relationship with you. The friction here is all of that, where it was disturbed by some form of a third party, where there was a derailment in the process of coming to a fulfillment of a long-term relationship. And that is what they know they need to heal, if it is not you that is the masculine energy in this reading. Here we have that enthusiasm, the way to heal this, the way to come back to a long-term relationship is to take a trip with the partnership, is to reach out and start something. It is to move, to be moving, to go somewhere, to go where you feel satisfied, whether it's a physical or a mental, but mostly it's physical, because this knight here likes to move, likes to go places, likes to feel at home wherever they are, and that is where their satisfaction is going to start feeling like they're satisfied. If they know that they can move around and be at home wherever they are. This is again where the queen, where is she? The lady, where this this sense of abundance, this sense of belonging, this sense of wherever I lay my hat is home. She has that. She offers that. And this is where the love is, you see? Being in that sentiment of love with you or you with them is what this feeling is. Being enthusiastic, excited, and happy, and being, oh my gosh, the response is a yes. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. It makes me happy. This is the reaction that you will have when you do speak to your queen, if it is that you are the masculine here, because you both want to heal. You are embodying, where is she? Either you are embodying the emperor, the lady, the energy of the lady, or they are. Regardless of who is masculine or feminine in this read, you are both looking for that sense of belonging because of the love that you have. Either it is them for you or you for them. And either or both of you feel like you want to bask in this. You want this because you were both on the verge of having that long-term commitment, that sense of family, that sense of being at home, that sense of being satisfied. It is here where things went off course. Both of you, or either of you, at some level, one more than the other in some cases, want to heal this and come back to this. You see the feminine. Feminine is taking control here. The feminine is standing in the power of, I want to be in a solid relationship. The feminine understands the satisfaction that the masculine is seeking. This is why they want or had the connection with you to be in a long-term relationship. This is why they are willing to move with your flow, move with your energy, being able to, because they understand. This is a high level of knowledge. This is a high level of commitment here to the highest degree. And this is what is underneath the surface. So we're looking at really following the law of nature, the law of attraction, the law of all of the laws of nature at this point, being able to satisfy the masculine and knowing it, having that confidence. The feminine energy here is only waiting to rise up and have that satisfaction with you, if it is that you are the masculine energy. And if it is that you are the feminine, then you know how to satisfy your masculine energy or your counterpart. Here, the pivot of change is that deep sense of love, that courage to step forward, that passion within you, wanting and having it as strong as possible, because it is the strongest court card, which shows the depth of love and the romance, and knowing that you want to be with the person because you have a deep love for them. This is the feminine energy here, wanting to be in a long-term relationship, wanting to be in that sense of family. And it's not just wanting it, it's embodying it with every ounce of who they are and what they believe and what they feel, because it is about their emotions here. This is a feminine energy projecting a masculine strength of love, which is very powerful. Again, this is masculine too, so very strong love and very committed, wanting to bring satisfaction to the masculine energy that they want to heal. They want to face you, and they want to heal with you. Again, it is bordered 50-50 here. You both want, you see, that long term, that plan for long term and reconciliation here is having that faith to step forward and that determination to follow through with destiny without the fear, facing that fear and being honest about what is fear and what they or you are afraid of, or what is taboo to you or between you, or what could be and what has happened if there's been a third party. Facing that fear. Their love runs that deep. If you are the masculine and if you are the feminine, they are going to be satisfied once you do come together and speak and have that exchange. Ending of a cycle and bringing in that just desserts is how this is going to end. Because it's meant to be. Because you are wanting to face each other and have that spoken truth and brave enough to do it. The feminine may be the one to say, well, I'm only waiting for them to show up now. It is up to them to come to me. Because of their adventurous side, because of their willingness to, their bravery to step forward. See? It is up to the masculine to come to the feminine and say, I want to be with you. I want us to be together. I want to come back. I want to fix this. I want to heal what we started off with. I want to deal with whatever truth that created or had brought out the light of confusion to the plans that we had. I want to start something. I want to take that step. Brave enough to do it too. And talk about what it is that they are afraid of, or that I am afraid of, in the sense of the masculine coming to the feminine and saying, I want us to talk about what happened. I want us to talk about what caused us to go into whatever obsession. I want us to talk about where we went off course, what caused it, what is the taboo, what is it I'm afraid of. Mostly the fear of this commitment is what they want. Fear of following through with the destiny, fear of being focused, fear of having that love and having it come back, giving that love and having it come back. Talking about that fear. Because there is that is what needs to be looked into here. It couldn't. Aquarius, it is the end of a cycle. It is timing. It is divine timing. That you will have your satisfaction. If it is that you are the masculine looking into this, and if it is that you are the feminine, well, it is going to end with satisfaction. That you will have your masculine counterpart, that you will come to the point of recognizing each other in having that long-term commitment and knowing that your love runs deep on both sides, because if you are the feminine, your love is strong enough to bring about the satisfaction, and they know it. They know that your love runs really, really deep. This is why Aquarius, when I started off saying you are determined, you want to speak, you want to meet up with, you want to come back to, you can't stop thinking of a particular person is because you know how deeply their love is for you. If it is that you are the masculine in this situation here, let's take an oracle. Either way, you're both going to face your fears by speaking to each other. Same thing with the Taurus reading. It seems it's very, very similar there. Finding a lot of pairing with the masculine and feminine energies. You both want the same thing. You're just going about it in your own way, and this is where the confusion comes in on how we communicate with masculine and feminine. Sometimes we don't get the lingo right, and we create a lot of misinterpretation and confusion, and then we stop talking to each other because we don't know what went wrong, or we're scared to make it worse, so we don't want to communicate. But it is in the communication that we will rectify and resolve and come back to each other and reconcile, and then have a deeper sense of love for each other. Satisfaction is to be had, Aquarius. I thank you, Spirit. What is the oracle message for Aquarius, the masculine energy in Aquarius? I'll just do one more shuffle. What is the oracle message for the masculine energy? Thank you, Spirit. One more cut. Guardian stone, awakening, progress, initiation. Again, coming back and reaching out to the next person, the gateway, open doors, opportunities, right timing. Just like I said, divine timing in reaching out and speaking to that person, that particular person. Not forgotten. Messages from Spirit, unbroken connection. You can't let go of them. You're so obsessed with them. You can't let go of them. You want to reach out so badly. You don't know why, and you're just feeling that you need to reconnect with them. And you're feeling that they are your satisfaction. Aquarius. Let's see what the oracle message is for the feminine. What is the oracle message for the feminine energy? Just do a cut. Lay it on the altar. There it is. They want to be in a marriage with you. For them, it is just a question of, yes, let's get this. I'm deeply in love with you. And they're willing. They're just waiting for your connection to come. They're not going to hide anything from you. The minute you start talking to them, it's all going to come out. Good luck, auspicious wishes granted, blessings. That's what I said. They know they can satisfy you. And they want to. They're willing. Look at that. See the egg stone, feminine power, embodiment, fertility. They're waiting for you, Aquarius. You see how she's just opening up, ready for you, wanting to build and have that deep sense of togetherness. Very, very sexual. Very, very sexual. They want you. They're open. Luck is on your side with the person that you can't stop thinking about. It's not for nothing. Spirit put you two together for that, for having that sense of family, for creating that family. That's what she's waiting for here. To have that, to give herself over to building a legacy with you. For some of you, anyway. All right, let's see what the reading. We'll read a little bit here. The Guardian Stone, awakening, progress, initiation. Waiting for you to initiate. Again, this is the way it's supposed to be. The masculine reaching for the feminine. Let's see. Guardian Stone. Guardian Stone 88. 88. There are ones who came before us who hold wisdom for us until we're ready to embody it, to remember it, to integrate it. The Guardian Stone transmits this truth. This card is a sign that you're progressing along your journey, that you have or are being activated at a cellular level. An initiation is or soon will be happening. You're changing and transforming at a deep level. The awakening process is never straightforward or simple. It's not something that can be easily spoken. It's not something that can be easily spoken about or even understood in a linear way. However, those who have had their own initiatory journey can recognize and hold space for others who have to. The Guardian Stone invites you to unleash the wisdom and transformation within you. Let it hold you steady as you transform right down deep into yourselves. Let the knowing presence of the Guardian Stone steady you, ground you, and hold you as you say yes to the great journey your soul chose. Sorry, Aquarius. Be right back. Had a little tickle in my throat there. This card appears when you're on a great soul transformation, when your awakening journey is going both high and deep. One thing is for sure, you're changing, transforming, remembering, and becoming all that your soul dreamed of. The awakening process is never straightforward and easy, but from the perspective of the soul, it's the greatest triumph and satisfaction there is. Progress is happening. Initiation is in process. You're doing it, and you're closer than you think. Again, there's your satisfaction. Having that long-term relationship and reaching for it, going out and getting it. You know who you want. You can't stop thinking about them. You're going after them. All right, let's look at the feminine. Feminine energy here brings in the lay it on the altar, ready to open up to you, wanting to surrender and forgive, handing it all over to you. Just say, yeah, I'm here for you. That's your feminine energy right there. Let's see, lay it on the altar. It's 98. Here we go. Held in the embrace of the Benedictine monastery, perched on a rugged Montserrat mountain in Spain, is a miracle-working 12th century statue of the Virgin and Child known as the Black Madonna, a sacred embodiment of the divine, reflecting the intertwining of the spirit and the earth. Her presence reminds us of the mystical whispers of the stones, that they have been carved by time, a testament to the timeless wisdom of the earth itself. We can be so tough on ourselves, but it's through our problems, challenges, and mistakes that we grow the most. And when we experience these difficult times, we gain the capacity to truly be there for another. No one is immune to the challenges of life, and we all need support as we journey through it. To know what can truly hold us through our ever-changing human life. To find a way to soften towards ourselves when life's hard. Lay your worries, concerns, and struggles onto the Great Mother Stone altar and stay open to being supported. This card urges you to welcome support from those around you, to soften your heart, to forgive. You don't need to know how to do it. A willingness is enough. Offer compassion and mercy toward yourself and those around you. You don't need to carry it all. You can call upon the support of those in both the seen and unseen realms. Remember that we're always doing the best we can, and that every moment of the day, of every day, we can lay our worries on the Great Mother's altar. You don't need to go through it alone. And that is why our lady here see, here she is. She is sitting between that notion of self-love and that notion of commitment. That is your feminine. She understands and embodies the high priest. Remember what I said, those two go out together. They're very powerful, the lady and the high priest. Well, this feminine energy that you are stuck on in your unconscious and conscious mind, because you see her as your satisfaction, she understands what it is to lay it on the altar. She is there for you, waiting for you to come to her. Aquarius, on that note, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Until our next read, love and light.